Hi friends, do you know what I just did? I just took three states of matter: solid, liquid and gas. When we look at something, our brain will automatically knows that is it a solid, liquid or a gas. So in this video, we will look at the properties of three states of matter in the scientific way. So students, today in this class we will learn about the definition of matter, states of matter, properties of solid, properties of liquid and properties of gas. So first we will learn about the definition of matter. Matter is anything which has mass and occupies space. I think you understood. The matter is anything that has mass. Mass means weight or it will occupies the space. Let us take one object to know about the matter. Here I have one object. This is, we are call it as a matter. It will occupies the space and it has its own weight or mass. This is, we are call it as a matter. And next we learn about the properties of states of matter in the based on shape and volume, compressibility, rigid or a fluid, fill container completely. Let us start with the properties of solid. Here we have three objects. One is cube, one more is sphere and one more is irregular shape, that is a stone. You know that how do we calculate the volume of cube? That is by the formula A cube. And how do we calculate the volume of sphere? That is by the formula 4 by 3 pi r cube. And how do we calculate the volume of stone? Yes, that is by the Archimedes displacement or Archimedes liquid displacement. Let us see the experiment. Here I have a water in a beaker. So I will dip the stone in the beaker. Imagine that first it is having a 100 ml of water. After that the water level will rise. So we can get to know that how much the water level is increased. That is the volume of the object or a irregular material. The next property of solid is, do the solids are definite shape? Yes, the solids are in the definite shape. As we can see here, the solids are in the definite shape. The next property is, the solids are compressible or not? Let us try that. Try to compress the material. As you can see here, it is difficult to compressible. The solids are difficult to compress. The next property of solid is the solids are rigid or a fluid? Yes, that is rigid. Because the rigid properties are, they are in the definite shape. The solids are in the definite shape, so they are rigid. Fluid means it can flow. Let us see about the properties of liquid. The first property of liquid is the liquid having a definite volume but does not having the definite shape. Let us prove that in the single experiment. Here we have a 100 ml of water in a beaker and we will pass that water into the next container. As you can see here it is also having a 100 ml in the same position. Next, we will pass the water in the next container or next water. In this bottle also, it's also having the 100 ml. In this experiment, we prove that the water having a definite volume but does not having the definite shape, because here the three materials, the three containers having a different of shapes. So the beaker is there in the different shape, the bottle is there in the different shape, and one more is there in the different shape. So the water occupies the space in the shape of the container. So we can prove that the water having a definite volume but does not having the definite shape. And next about the compressibility. Next property about the compressibility. It is about compressibility. Is the liquids are compressible? No. Let us see the experiment here. I am trying to compress the bottle here. Do the compressible is happening here? No. Actually, the air inside the bottle is compressing here. Let us take some more water to this. Now, I filled the water completely. Now, I am trying to compress this water. Compress this. It is difficult to compress here. So, the liquid does not having compressibility. The next property is about the water or a liquid is a fluid or a rigid. Yes, of course, the water or a liquid is a fluid because the fluid means it can easily flow. As you can see here, we have a beaker here and we have a water here, and I will pass this water in the next beaker. It is easily flowing. As you can see here, it is easily flowing to one container to another container. So, the liquids are fluids. Now, let us discuss about the properties of gas. You know that first property of gas is there is no definite shape for the gas and there is no definite volume for the gas. Here we have container. This is filled with the air or a gas. So, you can see here there is no particular shape for this. When we open this, the gas will goes by the container. So, when we close only, it will take the definite shape. As you can see in the balloon also, when we are, it will take the shape of the container or the material when it will be closed. And next property about the gas is about compressibility. Is the gases are compressible or not? Yes, of course, the gases are highly compressible. We can see here, when I am pressing this, we are observing here, it can compress very easily. When we squeeze it, it will goes very easily. So, this is the second property of the gas. And next property of the gas is the gases are rigid or the fluid. It's about fluid because you know that fluid means easily flow. As you can see in the liquid, like in the gas also, the air is a fluid or a gas is a fluid. When we open this, if you are observing now, the gas is passing from the container. But we can't visible because the air is not having a color. If it is a colored air, we can see the movement of the air. Now, let us see about the arrangement of molecules in the solid, liquid and gas. How the molecules are arranged in the every states of matter. First, we learn about solid. As you can see here, in the solid, the molecules or the particles are arranged very tightly without any space. They are attracted by the force. And in the liquid, as compared to the solid, the molecules are arranged little free in the liquid. And in the gaseous state, the particles are arranged very freely. This is about the arrangement of molecules in the solid, liquid and gas. So today, students, we learnt about the definition of matter, states of matter, properties of solid, properties of liquid and the properties of gas. See you in the next class. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you, my dear students.